Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, Episode 5, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We've taken over Boston United of the National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is Season 1. We beat high-flying AFC Fylde at home by a goal to nil in the last episode, and today we face an even tougher match, away at second-placed York City. After a perfect January, we continued unbeaten through February, but it was a dodgy spell in March that has provided a little bit of alarm, although we did beat Kettering Town at home 2-1 in our last match. The league table shows how important this match is today. We are just 3 points ahead of York, but we do hold a slight advantage via our goal difference too. If York repeat their 3-0 victory over us from earlier in the season, they will leapfrog us into first place. Terry Hawkridge is now out for the rest of the season after suffering a hip injury. Jay Rollins took his place for the win over Kettering, but it was his substitute Khalid Simo who scored the winner, so it is Simo who gets the nod on the left today. The keeper and back four have been pretty much constant since the Fylde game. Duxbury, Tootle, Curry and Arthur at the back. It's Platt, Fanodge and Griffiths in midfield, Pulis is on the right, Simo on the left and Ricky Miller leads the line. Rollins and Burrow are available from the bench. Right, this is an important match. If we don't lose this, it's a fantastic result. But I still think we have the quality to beat them. And to put us 6 points clear with just 11 games to go would be a very good position to be in. The assistant's recommending something that's almost negative. We could lose our lead in the table with a defeat here, but I think revenge is always the good option. So if we pump fists, tell them we want revenge, and everybody's motivated. Free kick to York, and it's just gone over the bar. But that's half time. Just the one highlight, that long range free kick from York never really looked like going in, but it seems to have been quite a tight affair. Neither side really getting many shots away. Let's tell the team that we've been the better side. We've had more of the ball, which is always a good thing, in my opinion. So we'll go out there into the second half. And that's full time. It's 0-0. We've just basically not witnessed one of the most boring games on earth. We somehow managed to get an XG of 0.8 throughout the game, but that seems to have just been from each shot being very unlikely to go in, and we've had 10 of them. But overall, a 0-0 draw against second place York is a good point. We'll tell them we're unlucky, and we'll move on. And there we can see it keeps us 3 points clear of York at the top, plus the 5 goal difference advantage. Unfortunately, Jordan Burrow couldn't score against his former club. I did bring him on in the second half, but we couldn't quite find that goal. And in fact, Burrow has now gone 7 games without scoring. And because that game was so poor, with very little action, we'll move on to the next one. Don't have to wait too long. Easter Monday, home to Southport. Let's go through to match day. Couple of changes for the Southport game, with Jordan Burrow getting a start ahead of Ricky Miller just to change it up a bit. And unfortunately, Tom Platt is suspended due to accumulation of bookings. Paul Green gets his first start in a while, having already agreed a transfer away in the summer. We've got to be careful about Jordan Archer in their side. He's a player who actually signed for Boston this summer in real life. But after a couple of substitute appearances, we sold him on to Southport. So now he's in their squad. I think we've got to try and motivate these players, try and get some goals, tell them to play their own game, and I think we'll be all right. Everybody's composed, which is not a bad thing. So let's kick off. Right, we've got a throw in the first minute. It's to Rollins, back to Duxbury. The cross has gone in. Back out to Tootle. Can he get his cross in? He does, but it's cleared. Free kick with Fanodge into the box to the far post. There's Curry and Rollins. And finally we score a goal. Jay Rollins, 4th goal of the season. Brought him back into the side ahead of Simo, who had his chance to start the game against York. Didn't really impress, but Rollins has done. Checking the offside, but he's definitely not goal side. Corner kick to Southport, goes far post, but it's cleared. Riley picks it up. Back to Winnard at the back, but they're now through on goal and they've equalised. Luke Trotman. I believe he's the man from Love Island, and he's equalised at the Community Stadium. Totally free on that right-hand side. Across the keeper, in off the post. Southport now have a throw. With Carver on the left-hand side, the cross goes in. There is Archer, but he's nodded over. Kicked forward to Rollins by the keeper. Now Fulis, can he get past his men? He does. He's in through on goal. Good save, and it's gone out for a corner. Green to take it. Goes near post again. Back out to Fulis. Free kick with Fanodge towards Burrow. He picks it up, tries to cross it, but it goes back to Fanodge. Out to Duxbury. Ball through to Burrow, but the keeper comes out to collect it. But we pick the ball back up. It's with Fanodge. But it's into the keeper's arms. And the highlight goes on. It's with Rollins. Can he find a man? He does. He goes towards Fulis, into the box. Gets his cross in. There's Burrow just over the top. And it's half-time. It's 1-0. We're by far the better side. We really should be winning this. But we did concede that goal. I tell the team to keep on working hard. I'm looking at Jordan Burrow to make the difference. Southport coming forward, but they've gone all the way back. Launch forward down the right. Bit of two in and throw in. And Fitzsimmons comes out to get it. What can he do? Can he launch the ball forward? He does. It's on for Burrow. He's through on goal. What can he do? He's hit it against the defender. Rollins has a shot and another one. And they do clear it. Right, Southport have the ball late on, but we get the ball back. It's with Vennings. Duxbury, can he get one of his crosses in? He gives it to Simo. Out to Duxbury. Cross comes in and there's the shot, but it's hit the bar. Just a minute to go. Southport have the ball in midfield. Working the ball forward. It's with Riley. Out to Doyle. Cross is blocked. It's now with Rollins. Can we break forward? Fanodge on the ball. Forwards towards Miller, but it's now with Tootle on the right-hand side. He's dribbling, he's going into space. With Fanodge to Vennings to Simo. Has a shot, it's blocked. Out to Tootle on the edge, and he scores, and I think he's won the game. It's his first goal for the club. What a time to score it. Simo had his shot blocked. To Green, to Tootle on the edge of the box. About 25 yards out. Past the keeper and into the net. And that was indeed the winning goal. We win by 2-1. We definitely deserved it. Look at our XG of over 2. They didn't even have a shot in the second half. But it took until the 94th minute for us to win it. Delighted with the boys. They kept going and going and going, and we got the victory in the end. And York only drew 2-2. So we're now 5 points clear with 10 games to go. Jordan Archer suffering defeat against his former club. And that goal topped off a player of the match performance for Matt Tootle. An 8.3 rating for that goal. We now just have 10 league games remaining. So the next episode is going to be towards the end of the season. Hopefully for a game in which we can secure the title and therefore promotion. But if it goes all down to the wire, it could just be Altrincham Town at home on the final day of the season. But if you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.